Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, BA'ashem, YAHAWASHI, BA'ashem, Rakak. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to my Akim, Waqwafim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from the final captivity. This is Brother Kabakab coming at you with another lesson. Matthew chapter 22, verse 29. Yahushua answered and said unto them, Ye do err, not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of Yahweh. And today's lesson is going to be a couple of misconceptions about the Bible. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll just go with that. Anyway, basically this was inspired by, I was doing another lesson and I was just going into so many different things, because the Spirit was flowing through me, and I just thought this would be a very perfect time for me to actually go into certain misconceptions that everyone has about the Bible, because or through Christian philosophy, doctrine, and as well as Christians just not fully understanding or having the wisdom and knowledge of the scriptures. All right, because basically, a lot of these things are, and these are not going to be the most common misconceptions. These are just the ones that I decide to do right now. If the Spirit has gets on me to do certain others, then maybe I'll do it, but we'll see. But I just want to get into these specifically as these were presented to me through the Spirit. But Matthew chapter 19 verse 23, then said Yahushua unto his disciples, Verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. And the thing about this is that you have so many Israelites in the Christian churches, and as well as just Christians in general, that have such a fixation, all right, on wealth. They think that, if you give tithes and stuff like that, then the Lord's going to give you a bunch of money to live in this society. When no, that's not really the case. All right, that's not how things go. All right, this world right now, it is, the earth is, let me actually get that. Job chapter 9 verse 24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Now, the thing is, again, going back to Matthew 19:23, it says, Verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. It's not impossible, but it is unlikely. The reason why is because oftentimes wealth is what people tend to choose when it comes. So it's it's very hard. If you have $1 million, okay, are you gonna give it up just because? You say hey, give up the $1 million just because Yahawadah said so. All right, now let me get this. I hate when that happens. Proverbs chapter 30 verse 8. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee, and say, Who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain. All right. So basically, vanity in poverty. It's vanity in riches. Okay, because it is a vain thing to rely on riches, and as a result of that, have people that are rich and think they can take care of themselves, or I don't need the Lord. Okay, I have money. I'll just go I'll hire a bodyguard. When that bodyguard can backstab you. All right. I never even thought about that, because if you've seen that movie Homestead, there was the this rich dude that owned a bunch of land, a big ass mansion, like that was a big ass mansion, and he had hired mercenaries, ex-military, to protect him and his family. All right, but the one of the mercenaries was saying, hey, you know what, you guys, let's take over this place. Like we have the power, we have the training, we have all this stuff. They can't beat us. All right, they can hang with us. And then it was the leader of the mercenaries that had to say, like, no, bro, like, we can't do that. We're not doing that. Like, that's fucked up. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you and stuff like that. But if he did take that seriously and go through with that, then what? Then the dude would have just been dead. All right. It was literally that. It was literally that easy for him to just turn on the people. It was literally that easy to just turn on the people that he was hired by and then just take all his wealth. Like, it was nothing. Okay, but especially since he has the power to do so. Okay, the power given by Yahweh from above. All right. So so yeah, like, people have all this money and then they get a big head, but also at the same time it's like it's often because of our lack of money, before coming to this truth, we often get things twisted and think that money is so much, or if I had money, then I wouldn't be suffering. If I had money, then this, that, and third, and whatnot. And money becomes such a big part of our lives simply because Esau deprives us of money in so many unfair, wicked ways. All right, our whole situation that we're in right now is literally because our financial situation is because of how Esau sets things up. And on top of that, it's not just affecting us, but it's also affecting other Edomites because of how inflation and just the cost of living, it's constantly going up, where you basically need to be rich to be able to sustain yourself. Honestly, like, it's like things are not getting better. All right. But yeah, as with that, Matthew 5:3, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And the thing about this is, the poor carnally are blessed in spiritually, because they are going to be rich in the kingdom of heaven. All right. They're going to be rich in the kingdom of heaven. So basically, for us that are poor, especially Israel is known for being poor. Okay. For us being poor, we're going to be, we're going to have a plethora, a surplus. Okay. Actually, I think plethora is the best term, which basically mean way more. All right. Roughly paraphrasing. I guess go search it up yourself. But anyway, basically, plethora is going to be what we're going to have. We're going to have way more than we could ever want or need in our lifetimes. All right. Because the Lord's going to basically be spoiling us. All right. So yeah, this is one of the main things, and it comes in the form of wealth. Wealth is not the end all be all, and we should not be seeking a plethora or surplus of wealth. Nor, obviously, we do need enough. We can't be saying or asking for poverty. But this Proverbs chapter 30 verse 8, it says, "Give me neither poverty nor riches." All right, feed me with food conveniently. So we need just enough, to get by. In all honesty. All right. Next misconception is basically, this word is for everyone. All right, or everyone can understand the scriptures. All right, let's get that. Matthew chapter 13 verse. Oh shoot. I guess let me get this right quick then. Bear with me one moment. I want to get this. Okay. Hebrews chapter 8 verse 8. For finding fault with them, he saith, Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continue not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a power, and they shall be to me a people, and they shall teach. Slakia. Yeah, this is a. Let me explain a bit. So, this is the new covenant, and oftentimes you will hear, I hear ISUPK, I think, and IUIC. They say that we are in the new covenant, but and I also hear Christians say that we're in the new covenant as well. So first off, let me just debunk that. The Christians saying we're in the new covenant, and the new covenant encompasses the whole world. No, because we already read that the new covenant is for Israel and the house of Judah. Israel being the other tribes, and then Judah is that one tribe. All right. So basically, the northern kingdom and southern kingdom, and that is who is involved with the new covenant. That's number one for the Christians. Number two for IUIC and ISUPK. For this is why we are not in the new covenant yet. All right, we're getting into the new covenant. We're almost in. We're getting into it. We're rehearsing for the new covenant, basically. So verse 11. And they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, Know the Lord, for all shall know me, from the least to the greatest. So that's why we are not in the new covenant, because everyone, when we are in the new covenant, then that's when everyone's not going to be teaching. Everyone's going to already know. Okay, but you have so many people that that's a whole. You wouldn't be teaching if we were in the new covenant, but you're teaching, you're breaking stuff down. There's so many people that don't know YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. They don't know the names Yahweh or even YAHAWASHI. They don't know that. All they say is still Jesus and God. All right, there are people saying that, so that it doesn't make it is amazing. It baffles me. Okay, that this is even a controversy when the scriptures are say point blank period the conditions of the new covenant. All right, now continuing on to the next one, as I was saying, for this one, everyone knows what's it called, everyone can get the gospel. All right, or everyone can get the truth, get this truth. Okay, I'm going to show why that's not the case. Matthew chapter 13 verse 13. Therefore I speak I to them in parables, because they see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. So even Yahawashi said that I'm speaking to these people in parables, because I'm not trying to make everyone understand. I'm only trying to make the elect understand, basically. All right. So even Yahawashi was not trying to let everyone know or everyone hear. And honestly, it's just with Yahawashi being the perfect example, you would expect with the Christian doctrine they push out, you would think that Yahawashi would just make things clear and not speak in parables, so everyone can get it, so everyone can repent. But no, it's because he's not dealing with everyone. He doesn't want everybody to get it, that he bothered to speak in parables to begin with. All right, so yeah, that's not. This is also to monk. We're also going to get into other scriptures as well, which fall under this. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 14. That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. All right, that's another one where there's going to be a bunch of different doctrines that are going to make people go, hey, this way, there's that way, there's different ways of the Bible has many different interpretations and stuff like that, like different people, not understanding, what is plainly written in the Bible. But at the same time, it's not plainly written. There are some dark sayings / parables and things where it's not meant for just anyone to understand. All right. So we also get this, 2 Thessalonians 2 verse 11, and for this cause Yahweh shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. And the Lord is the one that set. Oh, let me get that verse. Hold on. Job chapter 12 verse 16. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. The deceived and the deceiver are YAHAWASHI. So YAHAWASHI set up the deceived to be deceived, and the YAHAWASHI set up the deceiver to deceive. All right. So yeah, this is a very big thing. I really love that combination of scriptures where you do have all these different doctrines, and it's the Lord that set these people up to be deceived in the first place, because it also goes to show, that's another thing that everyone says, oh, God so loved the world. But if God loved the world, in totality of the world, all right, then he would have made Yahawashi speak clearly and plainly without parables, okay, and he would have made everyone be able to easily comprehend all this stuff. But it's clearly because he does not care about that. He wants these people to be destroyed. All right. 1 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 12. For what have I to do to judge them also that are without? Do not ye judge them that are within. And this is the thing where you deal with the people that are within the truth, that are within the knowledge. Okay, and that's when it actually matters, and you don't need to deal with all these people that are without this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, they're not your business, they're not your problem. All right, which this is the spirit that we really need to be in these last days, because we can't save everyone. Okay, we can't even save anyone. All right, we can't even save ourselves. It is literally the gift of YAHAWASHI on whether you're gonna get saved or if you're gonna lead to someone being saved or not. All right, so let me get this next one. Oh yeah, basically this was for when this is the situation with Jacob's daughter Dinah. Okay, so people want to take this and say that this is an example of this is how to make a non-Israelite person into an Israelite, an honorary Israelite, if you want to call it. So basically Hamor, Shechem was Hamor's son, and he's a heathen. He slept with Dinah. He wanted to become he wanted to be joined with the Israelites. And what did they say? Verse 13. No, let me start at verse 14. And they said unto them, we cannot do this thing, to give our sister to one that is uncircumcised, for that were a reproach unto us. But in this will we consent unto you, if ye will be as we be, that every male of you be circumcised, then will we give our daughters unto you, and we will take your daughters to us, and we will dwell with you, and we will become one people. All right, so that's basically what people take and say, oh yeah, this is a way to become an honorary Israelite, because if they get circumcised, if all the men get circumcised, then they're an Israelite now. Well, firstly, how do the women get circumcised? They can't. All right, now also context, missing context I intentionally left out. Verse 13, and the sons of Jacob answered Shechem and Hamor his father deceitfully, basically saying that he lied to them. All right, he lied to them, saying if you do this. So obviously this is not a way that they can become an Israelite, because they lied to get them vulnerable so that they can kill them. Another misconception is over here, Revelation chapter 22 verse 19. And if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, Yahweh shall take away his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city and from the things which are written in this book. And this is the thing of people wanting to pick and choose what they want to believe in the Bible and not having the full understanding. Okay, so you have these Christians who say, well, we don't have to keep the Mosaic law anymore, blah blah, and all that crap. Okay, and finally, Deuteronomy chapter 17 verse 15: Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy power shall choose, one from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee, that thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. And this is the misconception of freaking what's it called? The American way of making any random so-called American citizen or American-born American citizen a president. So making that person as a leader of them, and lots of people, they go and vote when they shouldn't. So that's a big misconception I want to bring out as well. So with that, I pray this was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, MANASHAH, Shem, Quadash, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, Abba, and Shalom.